Hi everybody, welcome back. So I've just got some little tiny canvases. I had a pack of 4 and I thought I'd just use them up. So I'm putting on some gesso and then just spreading on a little bit of bright orange acrylic paint and mixing it in with the gesso as I'm putting it on, just to kind of give it a coloured background really, but treating it all in one go. I went all the way around the edges so that for a change, because normally I just repaint the edges white, but I thought it would not be nice to continue colour over the edges for this. So I'm going to be doing some abstract little trees with splatters and things. So I scraped over the top of the paint while it was still wet with a big brush, and it gave out some lovely marks. Some swirls, and just twisted them all round and things. It was just an old hairbrush that was no good, and then I dried off this layer. I also left some dark areas and some light areas, and then I started to dabble some little dots around using different fingers so I could get different sized circles, and then mixed up a darker paint because I wanted to do the stems of the trees, the trunk of the tree, so that I could get it like different compositions. So I've had a couple that's in the middle and 2 that's on one side, and I thought it would look nice like that. And then did a few splatters from that as well. And then this dark that you can see me doing, it's a piece of plastic, and I just dipped it in the paint, and then I just put it on and then went round, and then I dried it off. Excuse me, I'm in my husband's body warmer and my slippers, and I was having a comfy session up in my attic studio. So this has made a good basis to be able to sort of put down now what I want to do to the trees. So I used white gesso and watered it down a little bit. I like using gesso because it is very, very white. And it's nice and thick, and you can either water it down or you can add different colours. And I just added lots and lots of splatters, and then went in with my fingers again. Really got a feel of these pictures, and trying not to stay in one area for too long. And then I thought I needed a little bit more contrast, so I brought in some black ink on top while it was still wet, so it could have a little bit of a run, and then it would darken up that side. So and just going in a little bit in between. More splatters around the edge, and to make it look like the branches are displaying out into the outside world and reaching out. And here we have it. And they made beautiful little pictures. I really enjoyed doing them. And the swirly bits in the background from the brush, it gave it a sense of movement as the trees were blowing in the wind, which I really liked. So quite a nice set of little pictures here. So the next thing I'm going to do, what I haven't shown you here, is I'm going to gel medium them or varnish them. I'm not sure which yet. So it makes them like really shiny and really nice. And another way is I used the app here to frame them up if these were on watercolour paper, because you could have done just exactly the same thing on paper. I just did them on canvas for a change. So I just thought it would show you what they would be like if they was framed up and in a room, and in a room setting. So all in all, a nice little morning. Just playing about nice and loosely. When you look really close, there really is a lot of marks under here. I think if I did this again next time, I would make the gesso. I would put a couple of layers, because I could still see the canvas through it. And although some people like that effect, it doesn't particularly appeal to me. So here's another close-up that you can see. And all different shapes and sizes and lots of different effects. It was really lovely. And so I'll save these and put them online and see what happens. And if not, there'll be a nice little collection to just it's a nice set when you're working on all 4 at once like that and not staying in the same place for too long. It gives you a nice feeling, and it gives you that lovely matching set, because you're using the same palette. I think that's important, and as I said, not staying in one place for too long. Yeah, the picture will start to come down soon, but they're quite effective. They are only small, these are. I think there was about 10x10, and they're only small, and they were thin canvases, so it didn't matter if I had a play on them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you all again soon. So buy a pack of cheap canvases and have a go. Yeah, you could put some Nero art in there. Bye.